Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Okay, and some other places of the world are already saying good night. And I want to quickly make this session. Okay, it's actually for the purpose of those trades I actually gave out. All right, so I will just quickly do this and then show you areas which we will then start to reevaluate the situations we have in the market, okay, and then see, okay, what we want to be doing. All right, so let's just go straight into the chart and then speak about this. We want to start with the GBP Okay, for a monthly time frame, we had this huge support. I didn't quite really want to mark this area, but this is around the 1.77 area. All right, so we can see this getting through the 1.88 area. So we can actually take this out at 1.88 area, could not hold price in any sort. So we've seen price actually coming around the 1.771 area, and we see this huge candle rejection that was in the month of September, and we want to see what will follow up with this candle, and we see this bullish structure here following up this candle here. So one of the things we will be looking to do, we would then see what is going to happen in the months to come. So we have this huge structure that must be taken out if price is to then fail at this structure and then continue to downside. We must see price then come into taking out this level. So possibly I would then expect a retest of the 1.802 area, okay, what I would expect to see. Okay, and that would be very awesome too. This was also the previous structure here, so we'll just zoom in a little bit to see previous structure which we spoke about here around the 1.83700 area, and we can see how price then peered through after this huge so this candle alone is actually giving us a signal because this is an exhaustive pattern, okay, pattern, okay, it can also be termed as a hammer pattern, okay, and this actually telling me that the market is actually tired at this point and rejected this huge structure of also previous structure around this area, rejected this structure here, and we can see how price then moved from that point around the 1.79 area to the upside. So let's look at it on the weekly time frame. What we want to be seeing on the weekly time frame is we want to be seeing overall a bullish setup, okay, bullish trade, okay, but we can expect a retracement before now the next impulse, because definitely how price moves is impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse. So sometimes could actually move in this, okay, format. Okay, so we just want to see what is happening in the market, and let's go down to the weekly time frame to see what we want to be doing from the weekly time frame. From the weekly time frame, we are here. All right, we are here. We've seen this retracement, and we can see this impulse. Okay, but we saw that this rejected with this candle came in piercing through. Okay, so what we see here at the moment is we can expect price to come in and bounce off this area before then making another rally to the upside. Okay, we can expect that to happen. So we're just going to be conserved because most times what is the challenges of most traders is they don't understand the whole market psychology. Okay, you need to understand the market psychology. What is the market doing? What will it do if not? Then else if statements could actually come in there. So we are seeing the market actually start to take a bit out here, but definitely can also bounce back because here on the weekly time frame, everything looks bullish as you can see. So definitely we are on Tuesday and we can actually be making the low for the week and we can actually be going up from that point into testing the high one more time of the 1.85 or even breaking above, because definitely I want to see price actually coming into test the 1.88 area if it's to continue on the bullish momentum from the monthly setup. So I can expect price to actually come into at least test this area which was previous structure here in the market. So we just need to align this properly, 1.87 area. So definitely I want to see price come into that area from monthly time frame. So we go down to the daily time frame. The daily time frame, we have seen that around the 1.82 area that there was a strong rejection here previously, rejection with this candle, rejection on the daily, rejection, and then price move up here. But as our mode of entry, we will then go to see if it actually meets our rule. Okay, so this was on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So this was taken out on Thursday. So this was not. This is definitely not a reversal structure as we may want to see it from our own perspective. So what we want to be doing, we want to be looking at this area which we spoke about, and as the market continues to drop, okay, it's going to drop into our favor. That's when we are going to be taking that bold step. Okay, so when are we going to look to buy the GBP AUD? We're going to wait for an exhaustion of some sort, okay, concerning this very one, we're going to wait for exhaustion so for some price to actually some sort come into this area here, around this area of the 1.8613 area at 1.816 area here is when we want to start looking for those opportunities. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be risking some good pips. Okay, we're going to be risking some good pips. We're going to be risking as far down as 1.804, which is 127 pips, and I'm going to target first my TP1, which is the 336 pips, which can actually last me about a couple of days before I can then hit that take profit area. All right, so that's what I want to be doing. But overall, what I'm seeing now from a H4 perspective, we are seeing some you know, some structures here. But since the current H4 candle is not yet over, and we can see also here that early in the week we had a failed rally here, because this is supposed to have continued to the upside, but failed and price dropped one more time, so can actually still drop one more time in the day. So definitely what I want to do is I want to wait for this daily candle to close. So I would advise everyone not to actually come into this trade today. Let's just wait for the daily candle to close, because it can actually still continue making further down drop to the downside, maybe into finding liquidity around this area, because that's where we want to start looking for those buying opportunities. Okay, the next one we're going to be looking at will be the GBPCHF. We had this pending order here of around the 1.191 area. So I just want to quickly make this session so that you would be also careful, and also see why I would say we should be defensive. Okay, we should not go all out yet on this space. So if you're looking at it from a weekly time frame, we have seen that this was rejected here. Hanging man came in here, speared down, but definitely we saw this bullish candle came in here, and so we see currently now everything trying to take out all this week here. So definitely what we want to be doing, we're waiting for the whole of the week to see how this weekly candle will close. If it cannot take out whatever is happening here and close above here, then on the rejection of this structure, I think that would be the best time to actually look for opportunities from next week. But definitely, if you were in a trade, okay, so I will just because definitely it's a very long way to go. So on the daily time frame, we would see that it is sort of contracting. Okay, it's sort of contracting on daily time frame, and this is some sort of wedge pattern here or triangle. So wherever it breaks to, that's where the majority of the trend is going to be. It's going to break to downside, and a retest, we can actually look to hit that area which we spoke about. So definitely we are still on the waiting game. We actually had some pending orders here before now, and which was triggered. So at and that very account there, we're going to wait. Okay, we're not going to do anything until the market proves us wrong, and our stop loss is around this area. So it's very huge an area to be, and our target is around this area. So looking at it from a trading perspective, this was a very convenient trade for us to take as it was a this is 125 risk, this is 245. So that's more of 187 risk to reward trade, and it's a very good position to be looking at it technically. So what has been happening in the whole general market? Let's just quickly go take a look at the major pays. What's been happening in the whole general market? As we can see that the EURUSD actually made a run for the money, and we took that trade in the morning, and that was quite awesome. Okay, we took that trade in the morning. The EURUSD, that was also awesome. In the morning, we took that trade around this low, and that was during the Asian session when we got the report that the Biden is actually leading in the pool. So we took that trade here, and we rode that pay up to the structure of the 1.7. That was what hopped off the trade. So I want to be very defensive this day. Okay, and also we also see the USD card actually make a massive run for the money. Okay, coming back into the 1.31 area. But what are we seeing from monthly time frame? From monthly time frame, we have seen that so far on the monthly time. So we have seen that price have taken out all those structures. Okay, and okay, we then use the card. Okay, we have taken out all these crazy structures in the market, and if there could be some sort of, this was the area which we spoke about. So let me quickly show you guys, because I like to understand the whole general market temperament, what the market is doing. The 1.308 area is actually where okay, I think we already had that. Let's just bring that up to display on the monthly time frame. Okay, so this is an area which we have seen price rush into. It has rushed into this area and could actually depart of that area. All right, so what could make price depart of this area here? Now, let's look at the whole general election here. Okay, we have Trump actually and Biden. Okay, if Trump actually wins the day, okay, we are going to see this pay move in a hurry into testing the 1.35. So I will be very, very active on this one alone. we'll see this move in a hurry into testing the 1.35. I will not come into taking any short trade with the AUD USD. I will not take AUD USD short trade in a hurry because at the moment we are starting to see what could break out of this structure. So I'm not going to be in a hurry to take this trade because this is a very technical setup. Okay, this is a technical setup unlike the USD card. This structure here may be taken out even before election. Okay, it may be taken out and we will come here to test. So this is an area which I want to see this expansion before the next drop, right? Because that's what I want to see in the market. I I know possibly patterns like this, I follow them up a lot of times and I've seen how they react, okay, a lot of times. Okay, so I will not be taking the AUD USD, but rather I'll wait to take the USD card, okay, and I'll also wait to take other good plays which I'm not going to share with you right now, okay, because of the presentation. So we just need to wait and see what's happening. But at the moment, we are also seeing that the AUD have so far moved up massively, but there was a failed rally in here. So this field DS came into the market and we saw a drop. So definitely we inside of this key area, I don't think this area is cool enough, okay, for price to actually hold. So have we seen price actually stay below the 1.4 area? I think price will actually some sort try to get into the 1.35 area, which I really would expect. Okay, so I don't want to start making these assumptions for now, okay, on this session. So let's just quickly look at gold. What actually is gold doing? So if Trump is winning today, okay, what will be the fate of gold? Okay, if Trump is losing today, Ben is winning today, what will be the fate of gold? Okay, so we're looking at silver now. We've seen silver actually rise, okay, but understand this, guys. You see this huge rejection here. Is this enough? Okay, is this enough for price to reverse to the upside? Or could price, because definitely we saw this uptrend, okay, bears came in, bulls came in, but we saw how bears won the day, took price back down. So this is a huge retracement here and could actually hit here at the end of the week, and for next week and actually start coming back down into taking all this shit out in the market. They actually do that. Can you believe that? All right, so let's just quickly see what's happening with the gold. That was silver. We also see a similar situation with the gold. On the monthly time frame, we saw those huge structures there. So I would expect, also similar to what I spoke about with this candle, that this should be taken out, and we can see that this candle has provided a wick here that could be taken out before now the next drop. So we want to see price sort of take out this candle, all right, moving on before now the next drop for gold. Okay, so it will all be dependent. Okay, this setup is going to be so much dependent on what is going to happen. My target for gold by December is 1.1800 level. Okay, 1.800 level is what I'm looking at. Okay, 1.800 level is what I'm looking at by December. So possibly that will also be dependent on who wins the day. Okay, so if Trump wins the day, we are going to see gold actually fall, okay, into my target. But if Biden wins the day, I think I'm going to have to reevaluate the situation, because definitely it's going to spike up. It's going to come down, but definitely it's going to spike up crazy, way crazy, guys. It's going to spike way crazy up to upside. So we're just going to be observant, and we're going to be active. We're going to be careful. We're going to be meticulous. We're going to be good traders, okay, that want to always hunt those wonderful picks and also make the cash. And let's look at the crude oil. All right, crude oil, we've seen crude oil, that was last week. Crude oil actually did drop, okay, massively, and we talk about it, okay. One thing I always try to do, wow, that was triggered, and I wasn't triggered. Are you serious? Okay. One thing I would just come back to this trade. I think I missed something with this setup here. I wasn't triggered on this. I should have been. Should have been. It's not reflecting on my account. Just put it there. Well, I've been so stressed out today, but this yesterday we had this bullish engulfing pattern. Okay, so we're just gonna wait for that confirmation to come into the market, and we're just gonna have to do that. This will be our new low area from a daily perspective. So we're just gonna put that up as our new low, and we're gonna look at how everything is gonna play in terms of good. All right, so we're gonna readjust our positioning. Okay, for good. I don't buy order here. I don't know what happened. I never checked it throughout today, but I didn't see it reflect. I didn't check it out today, but it did not reflect on my account. Should have. Wow, that's crazy. That's way crazy. All right, so crude oil is actually dropping. So I don't know if it will continue to drop, but what I'm seeing at the moment, it could either be any of the two. Okay, it could either be any of the two. We've seen failed rally here. This sort of setup happened far back 2018 into 2019. This area here not able to break. We can see price come into this area, then further make one more drop into forming an ending diagonal before now the explosion to the upside. So I want to see what's going to happen in terms of around the 38, 32 level. I should have been triggered around the 34. I don't know, it's crazy. Market this day is actually crazy. Has been triggered here. Wow. All right, so we're just going to wrap this session up so that I can go look at what happened there with my account, why I wasn't triggered on that buy trade. And no, I love you all, and I hope to see you soon. I will not be available the rest of the day. I'll be so busy trying to set up so many other things and also start with the students. So I will be back probably, I don't know, for probably I should be back in 6 hours from now, and I should back to from around. And if there are any updates, I'll let everyone know. Have a wonderful trading day. I love you all. Remember blessed.